Good evening and welcome everyone to the Youth Enrichment Fund's No-Show Gala. Traditionally, we meet in person with over 200 people, celebrated our students and raised funds for the YEF. But this year, like everything else in our lives, we're doing things a bit different, but the same goal: celebrate our students and raise funds for the Youth Enrichment Fund. I hope you all had a chance to check out the online silent auction. Remember, the auction ends at 6:30, roughly in 30 minutes or so. So get your bids in now. Visit youthenrichmentfund.org for the auction link. Thank you for joining us this evening, and let's get on with the gala. I would like to introduce you Sharon Wu and Lisa Boyajian, who are going to tell you a little bit about the Youth Enrichment Fund.
Hello, my name is Sharon Wu, and I'm with the law firm of Rockmore, Pringle & Moore.
Hello, my name is Lisa Boyajian. I'm with ANSA Insurance Services.
Since 1995, the Santa Fe Springs Chamber's Youth Enrichment Fund, or YEF as we often call it, has engaged, enriched, and educated local youth. The YEF provides funding for valuable youth programs such as mentoring, leadership opportunities, college scholarships, the Choices Program, cultural excursions through the Latham Grant, career fairs, and many other programs. You will be hearing about some of these this evening.
These programs service 1,500 students per year and provide them with opportunities to achieve success in academics, develop effective interpersonal skills for employment, leadership, and civic mindfulness. As of this year, the Youth Enrichment Fund has awarded over $630,000 in scholarships. Our volunteers have mentored thousands of students. We have trained interns and even hired many of them. The YEF isn't just about fundraising, though. We exist because of the volunteers in business and residential community who give their time to work directly with our youth. No other chamber membership is as committed to their community and their community's future.
We thank you for joining us tonight and look forward to hearing more about these programs and especially hearing from our students.
Remember, these students are our future leaders and our future workforce.
Thank you, Sharon and Lisa. This past weekend, Scholarship Chairperson Joanne Clem met with our current Destiny students who are in college. We are excited to hear from them tonight, but first, let us listen to hear from one of our longtime sponsors, PIH Health.
PIH Health is a nonprofit regional healthcare network that serves over 3.5 million residents in Los Angeles and Orange counties and throughout the San Gabriel Valley. The integrated network includes 3 hospitals in Downey, Whittier, and downtown Los Angeles, and over 30 outpatient medical office buildings, emergency services, and urgent care centers throughout the communities we serve. We also offer a multi-specialty medical group, home health care, and hospice care, and have expertise in heart, cancer, digestive health, orthopedics, and women's health. PIH Health is recognized as one of the nation's top hospital systems for best practices, cutting-edge advancements, quality of care, and healthcare technology, and is certified as a great place to work. We invite you to visit pihhealth.org or follow us on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
My name is Joanne Clem, and I am the chairperson for the Destiny Scholarship Committee, which is part of our YEF, our Youth Enrichment Fund for the Santa Fe Springs Chamber of Commerce. And it is my pleasure this morning to introduce to you 4 of our current Destiny Scholarship recipients. And they've taken time out of their weekend morning to tell you all about themselves. And I'll start off with Janissa. And Janissa is our student who is attending UCSB. And Janissa, if you could tell us a little bit about yourself, please.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Joanne. My name is Janissa Casillas. I am going into my 4th year at UCSB. I am studying sociology and I have a double minor in applied psychology and education. And at UCSB, I've had the opportunity to work with EOP, which stands for the educational opportunity program, and I also work with summer orientation, and I actually just received an internship to work with student affairs closely one-on-one with the vice chancellor. And I'm very appreciative and grateful for the Destiny Scholarship and what it's provided me. Because of this scholarship, I'm able to go to UCSB debt-free for my 4 years. So it's been a great financial assistant, and I'm just insanely blessed. So thank you all so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Janissa. Sarah, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I am going to, it's crazy to say this, I'm going to be a senior at Whittier College next year. I'm studying political science and history, and it is so amazing. I'm currently in Model UN right now, and I'm going to be chairing Model UN, and I'm so excited because Model UN is just an amazing opportunity to work with other schools and amazing like-minded individuals. I'm also just grateful for YEF and everyone. The Destiny Scholarship made me realize that dreams are attainable. Like usually you think dreams are far off, but no, they're actually attainable. And what I'm gonna do with school and just closing school, finishing, I'm just really excited for the journey to come. And thank you for making that possible.
Thank you, Sarah. Always great to see you. Miranda, you could tell us about yourself.
Hi, Miranda. I'm a rising third-year bioengineering major right now. Currently, I do a lot of tutoring online and mentoring while we're kind of all virtual and stuck at home. And then I'm actually going to be going to Massachusetts this summer for summer research. And I'm really thankful for the Destiny Scholarship because kind of as Sarah mentioned, like it really proved dreams come true because we live in a small city, and then to have someone believe in you so much to like a ginormous scholarship and to be with you every step of the way is just really encouraging, especially with everything going on this year. Thank you.
Thank you, Miranda. And I didn't hear, maybe you did say it, that you are attending UCLA.
Yes, UCLA.
Great. Okay, thank you. And Dean, if you could tell us about yourself.
Hi, my name is Dean. I'm currently attending Cal Poly Pomona. And over the summer, I kind of got a paid internship as a project engineer at a masonry company kind of down the street from Cal Poly Pomona, so that's really nice. The Destiny Scholarship really kind of gave me a peace of mind, little extra cushion to pay for college, and so far we're debt-free going into our second year. So yeah, I'm just very grateful for the city that has given so much to me. And yeah, I just want to say thank you.
You are so welcome. It is really our pleasure. We are so proud of you all. And it's such an honor. As part of the committee, I get to interview these students every year and with our committee, and we have such a difficult time making a selection because these students are so amazing and ambitious and bright and have so much to offer. So we always thank you, our sponsors, and everyone for contributing to this Youth Enrichment Fund and our Destiny Scholarship. And we appreciate you so much. I hope you all have a wonderful summer. And we really look forward to seeing you hopefully in the fall as we get together and check up on your status. And thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Wow, it's so encouraging to hear from our future leaders. This year, the Youth Enrichment Fund awarded Madison Kelly the $20,000 Destiny Scholarship. I would like to introduce Madison Kelly, our newest Destiny recipient.
Hi, my name is Madison Kelly, and I am now a graduated student from Santa Fe High School. It's a pleasure to meet you. I already introduced myself, but just before we get started, I'd just like to give a giant thank you to everyone at the Youth Enrichment Fund, all of you that have donated to support it and being able to bring up these funds that can send me to college. I know that's sort of self-centered of me, being like, oh, it's all about me, but I know it's not. It's all about you. You guys are the ones who donated. You guys are the ones that made this possible. And I just give you my tremendous thanks. Because of you, I'm able to go to UC San Diego in the fall, and I'm able to study marine biology, which has always been a dream of mine. Oh, I just realized right now I actually have a sticker from the Girls in Ocean Science Conference that I went to, which I really love marine biology. Sorry, get backing on track. Thank you so much for your generosity and your kind donations. I can't stress that enough. The area of study I want to go to is marine biology, and it's just because I care about the ocean so much, and because of our changing world and the climate that is constantly changing, there's so much that can be done right now to save our oceans. The rising sea temperatures affecting our coral reefs, and just purely educating the people on why this is such a big deal. That's why I want to go into marine biology. There's so much of the ocean that's left to discover. I know space is a big deal. We gotta go discover space. But I figured, why not look at the beautiful world that we've already been given in the oceans? What being selected as a Destiny Scholarship recipient means to me is I'm just overall so grateful. I feel blessed. I feel honored. I've actually met recipients of this scholarship in the past, so just being able to follow in their footsteps is an incredible feeling. You know, going up to them and like, hey, Dean, remember me? My brother was in your Boy Scout troop. I'm cool now. Got destiny. It's just being also further connected to the city of Santa Fe Springs through this is just another blessing right there. I've always loved the town I've grown up in, and this is just another way that I'm sewn into it, I guess. In any case, thank you so much for the Youth Enrichment Fund once again. I can't stress that enough. I could just say thank you all day, and it wouldn't even be enough. I know I probably went over my time a little bit, but just from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much to all of you who've donated and have created this opportunity for me to get a better education, one that my parents weren't able to get, one that I know a lot of people aren't able to, but because of you, I'm going to try my best to succeed, and I'm going to do it. I'll make you all proud. Anyway, bye.
Thank you, Madison. Best of luck at UC San Diego. I can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Tangram Interiors has always been a supporter of the local youth and a YEF sponsor. Let us take a minute to hear from them.
You know, it's not just furniture. A lot of times it's always so much more than that.
Everybody has need of our services at one point or another. What's cool about Tangram is we help people's productivity and experience of the workplace improve.
So we at Tangram curate really cool spaces for our customers, whether that's through education or healthcare or corporate space. And so whatever the different look is, we can get you there through different manufacturer partners that we have.
We bring to life a space.
I think oftentimes people think of companies as being in business to serve the business that they're after, and that's certainly important to us. But I also think about it along the lines of the people that work here. Are they having a great experience in working here?
We have such a youthful culture at Tangram, which I personally think is very empowering and inspiring because we're like almost growing with the industry. I think what sets us apart is our diversity. We're just such an eclectic kind of company, and I think that's really cool.
This company stands out because of the people that help you look forward to coming to work every day to have some fun.
When people come here, I want them to feel like I don't want to leave.
And it just adds a little bit of excitement.
We do things other than just work.
I've never had such a great level of work-life balance.
The person that should work at Tangram would be a really passionate person. If you really care about what you do and you want to do something that makes a difference to people.
So when I'm cooking, there's always enough food for whoever happens to make their way into the space. And who does not enjoy a home-cooked meal?
I also don't think a company can have a true soul unless they're part of the community. We do things as a team, as an organization, back to the community, and I think that's helped made us have a purpose outside of just doing our daily business.
Whatever it is that you're looking for out of your work, you'll find a group of people that are here to support that culture for you.
You're looking for a family and people to hang out with and to grow with in your career and your life.
We're not just another number. I think there are a lot of companies out there where you're just a number and your opinion is not valued as much as it is here at Tangram.
I have the freedom to be myself at Tangram, and I think all of us want to work in an environment where you get to be you.
You know, I don't consider this like a 9-to-5 job. It's a part of me.
We just make the daily work better. It's great to be part of that team.
I love my job.
Thank you, Tangram Interiors, for your support. We have more scholarships to award later this evening, but let's talk about Choices, another program that the YEF provides for our local students. I'm going to have Wendy share her experiences as a Choices presenter.
I'm Wendy Meter-Kunert from Tangram Interiors and a member of the YEF Board of Directors. For 20 years, we have presented a program called Choices to the incoming freshmen at Santa Fe Springs, Pioneer, and St. Paul high schools. Local business people from our community teach a class about how the choices students make today are going to affect them in the future. It is a lot of interactive exercises that get the students involved. Some of my favorite are ones that deal with money management, where you hire the student and tell them you're going to pay them minimum wage. You have a pile of fake money that you hand them for their monthly salary. And then you tell them, okay, well, before I start, let me take back 30% of that for your taxes. And then you say, now, how much do you think a studio apartment is going to cost you? Once you're in there, were you planning on having electricity? And every time you take a little bit of money from them as you go along, groceries, utilities. I explained to them that the shampoo fairy doesn't stop at their house anymore. And as you go along, when you get towards the end of the exercise, they've run out of money. And that's when you explain to them, oh, well, wait a minute, what are you going to do? You don't have enough money now what are you going to give up? And then you explain, you don't even have enough money to take someone on a date to Taco Bell for the $1.99 value menu. Another exercise is time management. This is where you give them a clock of their day and ask them how much time do they normally spend sleeping, going to school, and then you ask them, could you carve out 15 more minutes a day for study? And if you add that 15 minutes up over the prospect of a week, what happens? How much more time have you studied? What will that do to your grades? Seeing the light bulb go on over their heads when they're going, well, wait a minute, 15 minutes, that's doable. I can handle that. And then what a difference it would make for them. Another great one is explaining to them the difference between high school dropout, high school graduate, and college graduate as far as job options. At this point, I engage the students. I get 3 of them up, and there are prospective candidates, and the rest of the class is my HR team, and we're going to interview them. What I do is I read off the job description and tell them what it requires. And can you offer this candidate this job? Do they have the requisite skills, be it high school graduate, college graduate? And then you hand them a card saying, okay, we've offered you this job. At the end of the exercise, you ask the high school dropout to show how many job offers they got. Then you turn to the high school graduate and it doubles. And then you turn to the college graduate and they've doubled yet again over the high school graduate. And you say, so look at how many more options you have when you make good choices today. And that leads straight into going into retirement and how long they have to work and getting a job that they love so that when they want to retire, what do they want to do? You spend about an hour and a half with these kids, and the difference in their attitudes at the end is just astonishing. At the end, we hand out a little keychain that says it's shaped like a key, and it said, your choices affect your future. And it is amazing how many kids we see later when they're seniors who come up and say, hey, I still have my choices keychain. It's such a great program, and I think it makes the YEF so unique in the offering we give to the students of the Santa Fe Springs area.
So far, we heard about the scholarships and choices program that the Youth Enrichment Fund provides for students in Santa Fe Springs, and we'll soon hear about other programs. None of this is possible without the generous support of our donors and sponsors. Ask yourself. CJ Concrete Construction, Goodman, Golden Springs Development, and PS Business Parks are businesses that are strong supporters of the YEF. Our sincere appreciation to these companies who help the YEF engage, enrich, and educate the local students. Speaking of supportive companies, let's hear from ArcPoint Labs of Santa Fe Springs.
ArcPoint is focused on serving our communities with fast and reliable services. So we ask our customers, what is ArcPoint to you?
The sneak peek test allowed us to find out about this little guy at just 8 weeks pregnant, so we were able to start planning early.
You know, ArcPoint has always been available at all of our on-sites. Wherever we are, at whatever time of day, they're ready to serve us.
ArcPoint's fast COVID-19 testing reduced the stress and worry for me and my family.
I never knew I could get blood work done on my own terms, but now I go to ArcPoint Labs and I share the test results with my doctor.
ArcPoint DNA's testing was able to help me identify the paternity of my child, which gave me so much peace of mind.
As you can see, ArcPoint Labs can offer many services for you, your business, and your community. Whatever you need, we're here to help.
Thank you, ArcPoint Labs. Don't forget to check your bids. Remember, the online auction ends at 6:30. You have a small window. Make sure to get that last bid. Every year, the Youth Enrichment Fund offers a $2,500 scholarship called the Pell Grant to a student who is pursuing the arts. I would like to introduce Alyssa Colbarubias, our 2021 Pell Grant recipient.
Hi, I'm Alyssa Colbarubias, and I just graduated from Santa Fe High School. In the fall, I will be attending the American Musical and Dramatic Academy in Los Angeles, where I will be getting my Bachelor's of Fine Arts in Musical Theater. I chose musical theater as my major because I decided that it would make me a more versatile and desirable actress in the industry. Because not only am I going to be studying acting, I'll be also studying music and dance. And I've always loved to sing. Ever since I was little, I loved to sing. And just recently in middle school, I found my love for acting. And dancing is always something I've thought I'm good at, but I've never professionally trained, so I'm super excited to start professionally training in dance, especially jazz. Jazz is something I really want to get into. I'd like to thank everyone, all the donors, and everyone who has made this possible for me to receive the Powell Scholarship. Receiving the Powell Scholarship really means the world to me because it means outside of my family and friends that there are other people that believe in me and my abilities and believe that I can make it as far as I think I can. So I really appreciate it, and I'm honored to be a scholarship recipient. And to everyone who's donated and is going to donate to the Youth Enrichment Fund, everybody who works for that, I just love to say thank you so much, because you show kids like me that really we could do anything we set our minds to, and we don't have to be discouraged by the price tag of college. If we put in the work, there's always going to be someone out there to lend a helping hand. So I'd like to thank you all so much for helping me and the other scholarship recipients make our dreams possible. Thank you so much.
I mentioned that every year we award the Pell Grant Scholarship. Well, this year we had 2 talented, deserving students, so we awarded 2 scholarships. I would like to introduce our second recipient, Christian Zamora.
Hello, my name is Christian Zamora, and I'm a 2021 Santa Fe High School graduate. During my 4 years at Santa Fe, I have taken multiple AP and honors courses, been involved in athletics, and in many extracurricular clubs and organizations. I had the opportunity to be a part of Santa Fe's ASB for 3 years as a technology chairperson and web and media director, where I was able to create visual media for our school campus and community to enjoy. My favorite part about these positions was being able to capture Santa Fe's unique culture and spirit, and possibly making an impact on the student body's time at Santa Fe. In the fall, I will be attending Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles, California to study film and television production. For as long as I can remember, I have always dreamt of being a famous film director. I started out with producing short films with my younger brothers, our toys, and the neighborhood kids. And as I grew up, I continued to develop my skills, invested in equipment, and further pursued my passion for video and filmmaking. Each time I pick up a camera, I recognize the power it holds to capture time itself, to tell a story, and to bring about change. I believe it is critical that we heighten the voices and increase the presence of women and minorities on screen, behind the scenes, and in executive suites, as they are currently underrepresented in the film and television industry. At LMU, I hope to continue developing my skills as a filmmaker and storyteller, broaden my horizons as a student and individual, as well as network with my peers, faculty, and alumni. Being selected as a Powell recipient allows me to continue to achieve both my educational and artistic goals to one day make the dreams of my younger self come true. I would like to thank the Youth Enrichment Fund and those who donate to it and support it for providing this amazing opportunity and for their commitment to education and the arts. Thank you.
One of the ways I personally got involved with the Youth Enrichment Fund was by volunteering as a mentor. I've been doing this for about 6 years. Each year, I'm paired with a new student, always a junior in high school, and spend the year with him going to structured events, all coordinated and funded by the Youth Enrichment Fund. Here to tell us more about the mentor program is Mike Foley.
My name is Mike Foley. I am a commercial real estate broker with Colliers International. I've been doing business in Santa Fe Springs for almost 40 years and been involved with the Chamber and with the YEF mentoring program. YEF, the program itself has been amazing for me to get involved with. I come from a big family. I have 9 brothers and sisters, and I realize the benefit of being around mentors and people that can help you move along. We do a lot with the kids in the city of Santa Fe Springs, and I really enjoy getting involved with the high school kids. They're really interesting. It's fun to see them. Our program, really I break it up into 3 pieces. It's sort of like the beginning, middle, and end. Is the orientation is a lot of fun for me to sort of meet these kids, and they're so guarded and they're so quiet and very impressionable kids. And they really concern themselves with sort of how they look, how they appear with their friends. And as we get into the program, when we get involved with like the holiday program, the court visits, and the job shadowing and all those things, that's really a lot of fun. And what I really enjoy is just a chance to get and see these kids sort of grow in this program and see them open up to us, and gives them a chance to meet adults that aren't their parents. We don't judge them. We don't tell them what to do. And it's probably people that they've never, would have met in the course of their typical life. And then when we go through like the end of the program, they start to be much more comfortable with us. They enjoy the experience, and they really get a chance to really meet other people in other careers that are, really unique to them and unique to probably a lot of people. And it's really great to see them reach out and start asking really good questions and realize that really they are only limited by what they want to do and how willing they are to sort of step out from their friends, and not so much worry about what other people think, and try to go out there and do something that they're passionate about, that they enjoy, and hopefully that turns into a career. And it's really been a great experience for me. I have more fun with it than I think they do, but I've really enjoyed it, and look forward to continuing my involvement with the YEF and with the young adults in the city of Santa Fe Springs.
Thank you, Mike. None of the programs you heard about tonight would be possible without the generous support of our sponsors and people like you. We would like to thank our partners, the City of Santa Fe Springs, the Whittier Union High School District, and Health First Medical Group, who each year support our program at the doctorate level. Sincere thanks to our master sponsors who give so generously to help build future leaders of our community. Special thanks to Digical Web Designs, Ecology Auto Parts, Interior Removal Specialists, Jones and Mayer, Servwell Disposable and Recycling, Simpson Advertising, Daniel J. McMillan with Stiefel. The YEF is very fortunate to have a group of individuals and businesses who have committed to sponsoring the YEF for 5 years by donating $1,000 per year. We thank the following PhD sponsors: Bumblebee Foods, City of Santa Fe Springs, CJ Concrete Construction, Cosby Oil, Mike and Denise Foley, Golding Springs Development Company, Health First Medical Group, Horaeus, Linda and Fred Latham, McKesson, PDQ Rentals, Fibrotech, PIH Health, Republic Services, Norwalk Santa Fe Springs Rotary Club, Santa Fe Footwear, Santa Fe Springs Swap Meet, Tom and Pam Summerfield, Tangram Interiors, Universal Waste Systems.
Good evening and welcome to the YEF raffle ticket drawing. I'm Debbie Baker with Simpson Advertising. I'm also a YEF board member, and we are live here with Christian Zamora. He's one of our 2021 Pal Grant recipients.
Woo! And I'm Patricia Coates of Compliance Training Group, and I also am a board member on the YEF. And it's true, tonight, in just a few moments, we are going to find out who the lucky winner is of these 5 $100 bills. So let's not wait any longer. Let's start spinning.
Christian, let her roll.
Spin good.
And
let's see who that lucky person is.
the winner is... Oh, very interesting.
Oh my goodness, I can hardly wait to see who it is.
What do you think?
My goodness.
Patty, call him out.
I will. It is a pleasure to hand these over in the near future to Fred and Linda Latham.
All right.
All right, so before we end, let's bring back in Carlos.
Thank you, Patty. All right, tonight has been a wonderful opportunity to celebrate all the youth programs which enrich the lives of students in Santa Fe Springs. You have heard inspirational words from some of our past recipients and where they are in their lives after receiving the kindness of your donation. Through your generosity, we will continue to touch the lives of our Santa Fe Springs youth. It's not too late to make that donation, so please visit our website, youthenrichmentfund.org, and press the donate button. Thank you again, and good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Cut.